everyone. That was a very beautiful story. I have a terrible story. So on the road, just this past summer, I was on the road in San Diego where my sister moved and where a good friend of mine was getting married, and a really awesome friend reunion. And it was an especially big deal for me because I'm relatively new to the car. I'm from New York City, and so it was a big deal. It was my first time renting a car by myself and first time driving in a new city by myself. And so I was there a few days earlier, and I kind of got to know the city. We made fun of it and called it like San Diego and etc. But by the time my friends came a few days later, I wanted to like kind of show off and like, I know this city, let me show you around. And I was like, I'll be the designated driver, I'm happy to do it. And it's easy to drive in San Diego because it's clean and it's sunny every day and there's no weather. So there's like no potholes, everything's labeled, everything's easy. So, but you know, I was driving and my friends were really obnoxious in the back seat and I was like kind of white knuckled and I'm like, guys, we can't listen to any music. And I'm like, please stop shouting, please stop having fun. And like, and so they were teasing me and stuff. And Angel, my very good friend and like party girl, former roommate, was like, dude, I would drive better on acid than you drive sober, so whatever. And like, I was deeply offended. I also really wondered, I'm like, did you really, like, do people really drive on acid? Like, wow, that's like amazing. And I think she did, but, so anyway, fast forward to the wedding. It was so lovely. It was in Balboa Park, and my friends are foodies, and they happen to be gourmet chefs. They grow their own food on rooftops in LA, and there was a vintage ice cream truck with like artisan craft ice cream that was basically the best ice cream ever. And there was like taco trucks because it's Southern California and seafood to die for and lovely dancing and flowers and sunsets. And then Balboa Park had to close. So we had to find the after party. So we're getting into the rental car and all my friends pile up and we go to this family party, the party of the groom's family, and they're extremely wealthy. And we walk in and there's about 5 to 6 Kim Kardashians. And they're playing hip hop really low and it's really weird. And there's like 7 black lazy boy chairs. It's like a bachelor pad dream. And it's also like a teenage boy's house party wet dream. Because there's like a lot of Pepsi and pretzels, like lots of snacks. And like lots of mixers. And me and all my freaky friends show up and all the Kim Kardashians are there. And we're like, oh my God, this is going to be something. And so we're trying to have a good time. It's my friend's wedding, and there's a hot tub in the back because it's Southern California, and there's a creeper uncle. I'm not really going to get into that part of the story, but he's like, girls, please, enjoy my hot tub. And my friend Alicia is there, and she happens to be the only black person at the party, and they're all calling her Rihanna, and all the boys want to get with her. And so we're navigating the waters of that tricky situation for my good friend Alicia. And anyway, so the point of the story is it's a very absurd, crazy party, and we're all happy to pile in the car again. Now, Angel is the designated driver this time. So we've had all the seafood and the dairy and the dancing and the hot tubs and the creeper uncle and the Rihanna. And now we're getting back in the car, and it's the United Nations of partiers, like, in the car. Because it's Angel's from Thailand, now she's in Brooklyn. Her husband is from Russia. They're in the front. And we're going to be in the back. And then Flo, the girl from France, who's a chain weed smoker and, like, amazingly funny, she decides she wants to come with us. And all of a sudden, I'm dead sober. I'm like, no, we don't have enough seatbelts. I'm sorry. We can't. And I'm the lame one because, no, we can't pile all the people in the rental car. Okay, Olivia. And, like, so I'm like, no, we're not doing it. So Angel's like, whatever, we'll put her in the trunk. I'm like, okay, Angel, in the trunk. That's a good one. We put her in the trunk. But it's like, it's a Subaru, so it's like, it's not like a trunk like enclosed, like it's that little space. So Flo, the French woman, is in the trunk. The Russian's in shotgun. Angel is driving. Alicia's in the back seat with me and my good friend Bonnie from New Jersey. And we're going, and it's fun because we love each other. We're talking about how stupid the party was and everything like that. And then something terrible happens. Something terrible starts smelling. I'm just like, oh my God, something is really terrible. And nobody else is noticing. And Alicia hasn't spoken in like 15 minutes. And I'm just like, guys, something is really wrong. Something's wrong. And I'm like, something's wrong. And Bonnie's convinced something's wrong with the city of San Diego. So she's rolling down the windows and she's saying, there's something terrible in San Diego. There's been a chemical spill. Something's happening in San Diego. I'm like, no, it's coming from inside the car. It's coming from inside the car. And then I realized, like, something terrible has happened. Like, it smells like death and dying and sickness and terribleness. And I realized, like, someone has definitely, like, gotten sick, vomited on themselves. And I'm like, I realized I have to take this very efficiently and also delicately, because I don't want to, like, completely embarrass my good friends. But I'm like, guys, I know something's happened. I know. So just tell us. Just let us know. And I'm like looking at my friends to the side, and they look clean and they look okay, and I'm just like, something's terrible. And I have a gag reflex, so I'm starting to dry heave. And Bonnie says, quit it, because Alicia starts dry heaving. And then and it's terrible because if we all start puking, we're going to get in a terrible, terrible accident. And then Mitch, the Russian in the front seat, starts saying, oh my God, you're so stupid, why did you do that? Angel the driver has quietly and wordlessly vomited on herself in her bridal dress as she drove the rental car and all of us. And so we're holding on for dear life, and we're dry heaving, and we get back to the beach house, and we all fall out of the car like a clown car and everything like that, and we're rolling, and we're laughing, but we're crying, and we forget Flo. And Flo's like, hey guys! And we let her out, and Angel takes off her bridal dress, throws it in the trash, and we just ask her, like, Angel, are you okay? I'm so sorry. We're like crying, laughing. Oh my God, why didn't you tell us? Oh my God, are you okay? And she goes, guys, I'm okay. I didn't want you to think I was a bad driver.